everyone, today I just wanted to discuss a few things regarding both my content as well as my physical and mental well-being, because both of them are going to be going hand in hand. It won't be too in-depth, just kind of more of a brief thing. So as I've said before, the whole point that I wanted for this channel is to be able to be completely myself, unfiltered. So I do not want to post anything that I feel does not represent who I am. So with that being said, the first thing I'd like to say is that I may not continue or finish technically the Danganronpa V3 demo for a while. It could be a week, it could be a month, I don't know, because I started trying to record another episode for that, but the thing is, I could not be myself with it because currently I am with my family because they were helping me with some dental stuff, which some of you already know. So the thing about that is that I cannot be myself around my family, which I've also said. Even if they're sleeping, even if they probably are not hearing me, it's just the fact that they're existing in the same house as me and could possibly hear what I'm saying. So whenever I make videos when they are home, like right now, I have a very hard time being myself. So speaking of me trying to record the Danganronpa V3 demo, I didn't do too much because I realized that it wasn't really reflecting who I was. So one of the characters was making a lot of inappropriate jokes, and I kind of had to like skip over them because I did not know how to respond to them in an environment like this. But I don't want to be filtered. I want to be able to joke in any way that I feel like. But my brain physically couldn't comprehend how to joke about that when I'm here. So this applies for all of my content. It also applies for me being energetic. I'm talking normally in calm right now. Normally meaning when I'm not being hyper. Because hyper is still me. Because I literally, for anyone who doesn't know, I have ADHD. I'm a hyper person. But my hyper side is the main part of my personality. And I'm sorry if I'm talking a lot, talking slowly, or feeling like I'm dragging this out a bit. I'm trying to get in everything that I'm thinking. And I'm also not moving my model around much. I'm looking kind of to the side. Because I'm not really putting too much pressure on this post, because this is literally just an update for you guys. So, since I was just talking about my content, the reason why I bring that up as well is I feel like I need to make a bunch of Minecraft videos now for the purpose of I grew up primarily watching Minecraft YouTubers and primarily wanting to be a Minecraft YouTuber myself, but I don't now, as I am today, I do not want to be a Minecraft YouTuber, but Minecraft is a big thing of like who I am, so I feel like currently it's something that I need to be playing a lot of, because something that I also need to do is get who I am back, because it's been really difficult to be myself over years of being told what to do, being told what was acceptable or not, that I've just become English that I've just become so filtered. And I want to try to break that and start being myself. And one of the things that I did was I started rewatching some of DanTDM, or the Diamond Minecart, his old videos, and I realized when watching those how similarly I talk to him. I have like I adopted like half of his language, at least old Tim, and I haven't watched those old videos in years, literally since like they came out. Because I started watching him 12 years ago. I had not rewatched any of that stuff. So it's literally became engraved in my personality because I was consuming that at such a young age. So I think it's really important that I watch that stuff to get a better understanding of who I am and how I do my content, how I like to do my content. That part is more of the part that's more like Dan. A lot of it is more of my chill side, not really my hyper side. Some of it is. Some of it can be applied to both. But it's still who I am when I'm just chilling, when I'm not being hyper. So that has helped me see a lot. So I really want to do Minecraft Let's Plays specifically right now. I think that would be really fun for me to do. I want to do it just like in the old days where we didn't cut that much and everything wasn't done for the sake of retention, which is also why I'm talking to you guys like this now. Because I'm not trying to go for retention. I didn't write any sort of script from this. For this. I'm just speaking unfiltered, whatever I feel like I need to say in the moment. And I do need to learn how to get better at that. It is difficult. But I don't want to sound robotic like I'm reading off a script. Because I just want to be who I am at heart. Because like I said, the whole point of this channel. So with that being said, I might be kind of low energy until I go back to my apartment. Because I feel like I still have to filter myself a lot. I don't want to just sit around, do nothing, and not post for this whole time. Until I go back. So I would rather still post, but it'll have to be more calm probably because I have a hard time bringing out that hyperness when I'm with my family, as I've mentioned. So if you notice there's a shift in the way I talk, I'll try my best to not be so calm, but it's just hard. But if you notice a shift, it's just because of that. I just wanted to inform you guys of that mainly. And also let you know where this is all coming from. Why it's all happening. And I did make a post on Twitter a few days ago, I think. About how I was going through a severe depression episode. Which I'm still technically going through that. It keeps seeming like it's getting better and then it's going back down. That's the issue. Right now, things keep happening in my personal life that I'm not going to talk about, but it feels like it's never ending, and I can't wait to just go back to my apartment and get away from all of this chaos that I'm dealing with right now. So I apologize for my slow posting. I might be able to post more. It really depends on how this all goes, because when I'm with my family, I can't really promise anything. So I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. So if you notice everything's going up and down, it's literally just because I'm with my family right now mainly. It's so much calmer at my apartment. But another thing is that depression is not a new thing to me. It's been something that I've been dealing with for literally as long as I can remember. But I'm really trying hard to break out of that and be myself again. The self that I had years ago, but probably not the same because, you know, we change over time. So I need to find a version of myself that I feel comfortable with and can accept, even if it's different than the version of myself that I want to bring back. As long as it feels like it's me, and it feels like I'm not trying to hide anything. Another thing, the last thing I will talk about, is another thing that will probably make it difficult for me to post at times, and which is definitely a big factor as to why I am struggling to post at the moment as well, is the fact that I feel like I have since 2019, I feel like I have been struggling with chronic fatigue syndrome, but I've had so many bad experiences with doctors. I've never felt confident enough to want to go to one, but I feel like I may, once I get the money to do it myself and not have to ask my family for help. I would rather get that done myself. I do feel like I want to go to a specialist to see if that's what I have, because if I do have it, whatever is causing this amount of fatigue is really, really ruining my life, and it has been for a long time now. But it's just gotten worse and worse over the years. I've been feeling like I have this illness, I don't know what it's called exactly, for the past 6 years. I didn't even research it in the first year because I just kept hoping that it would go away, but it never did. So eventually I did start researching it, and I have been going back researching it for the past 6 years. So I really, really feel like it's something that I need to look into. So I will let you guys know if I do that and when I do that and how that goes. But I know you have been so supportive and so understanding. I was gonna say, I hope you guys will understand, but I don't really need to say that because you guys have always been understanding, and I really do appreciate that. But I'm just letting you guys know about this possible condition that I may be dealing with. I'm not going to say I have something if I'm not 100% sure if I do, but it is definitely something that I need to look into and a high possibility. And I know you guys always tell me to take my time with my content, and I will be. I will only be making content when I feel I have the energy to, and that I can do it happily. I don't want to force anything, no matter the situation, unless it's something like an event that like a lot of people are participating in. Yeah, for something like that, I'll probably force myself to do some things. But for just my normal videos that there's no pressure, no time schedule for it, I just want to be able to do whatever at my own pace. And I really do appreciate the support, as I've said, but I think that's all I have to say for today. Dang, I almost went on for 15 minutes about this. I'm so sorry, and I appreciate anyone who listened this far. I'll have to rewatch this and make sure I didn't speak too much. But I think I'll just leave it all in because like I said, I don't want to be filtered or anything. But yeah, this is the kind of thing you'll be hearing in my Let's Plays. Not the content of what I'm saying, but just the kind of thing where I'm just gonna say whatever I feel like and not worry about if it's gonna get retention, if it's gonna bore people, anything like that. I'm just gonna speak and say whatever, even if I feel like I'm repeating the same things over and over again. So yeah, you can look forward to seeing that in my content, and I really do hope you enjoy it. I want to be doing content for a while, and I'm trying my best to be able to do my content right now in a way that is not gonna make me feel miserable, because that's the one thing I do not want. I never ever wanted to feel miserable with content. Content is supposed to make me happy, and I never want to force it ever. So thank you again. I will be going now before I keep yapping, and I will see you guys again soon. and probably in a Minecraft video, as I mentioned. Again, I will not be becoming a Minecraft YouTuber. Did I say that right? I'll not be becoming a Minecraft YouTuber. I'll just be doing a lot of Minecraft because that's my happy game. But yeah, enough talking. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!